one of the questions that came up is, why did we write this book, Dave?
Yeah, where does it really come from? Anyway, how did you decide to write that?
We've been lucky to go all over the world and talk about the book and do book signings and events where we're doing little workshops and trying to teach people about designing your life.
And we've grown this huge community of online people, 55,000 people who tap into what we're talking about, over 300 communities of life design teams who discuss this stuff. And we're hearing back from you a lot of things about how it's going, particularly how it's going on the job. That's a big issue.
It's 40 hours or 50 hours or 60 hours of people's lives. It's the biggest thing inside a thriving life.
Right.
Is how to make work for you. And so we heard from our Facebook followers and from all the folks that we've been talking to come up at a book signing and they say, hey, I love the other book, but I've got some really specific things going on at work right now. Can you help me?
Yeah, and then the publisher, our publisher Knopf, part of the Penguin Random House, organization, came to us and said, look, that's not a book, it's a movement, because of what you guys are doing. And we got to keep the movement going. We got to support the movement. And we think the next thing that people want help on, the next question people are asking is, how do I bring this down to the ground, particularly on the job? If I had to pick one place to make life a little bit better, the place I spend most of my time and where, frankly, people most report the chance to experience having a meaningful life, living purposefully, that kind of stuff that's terribly important to us, very satisfying. Yeah. Work's the place where that's going to happen. Couldn't you help us there? So both, the publisher wanted us to write the book. Our readers were asking us the question about the book, so we wrote the book because you made us.
And designers want to solve problems.
Right.
And when we hear over and over and over again the same problem coming up.
Yeah.
How do I find meaning in my job? How do I make it more than just money? What do I do if I can't move, but I have to stay for I have to stay in a bad job for a good reason?
I'm overwhelmed. Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed. What can I do? When we hear those kinds of problems, you're just thinking like, wow, there's got to be a design solution. And frankly, Dave and I have been pretty lucky. I've always had a job I liked.
Yeah.
And so it just pains us to think that there's all these people out there who can't maximize the job they've already got or figure out how to find a better one.
So that's why we wrote it, and we hope it works for you too.